Saturday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. The Yanks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Adam Pletko gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now into the box, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the 0-1. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And there are 2 away now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike now. Just underway in Baltimore. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Misses, ball 2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. And now Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles,
there's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
This is foul right side. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Austin Hayes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Lays off 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ryan Mountcastle is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So here's Trey Mancini.
Batting fourth.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers, 13 RBIs.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Now to the plate, here is Jose Canseco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
2-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Darryl Strawberry comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Pletko is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Darryl Strawberry is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Right side. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Orioles are on top. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Count is 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Ps5 Mlb.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting 8.
2 down with a runner at first. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Williams finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Soriano is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Jorge Posada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Right side and right into the shift. Galvis is there. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. This is line to left. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom. Into the box, Pedro Severino. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Severino.
Now the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Pedro Severino is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Ramon Urias swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now
first pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soriano ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Now to bat, Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
On the run is Santander. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in is Bernie Williams, grounded out in his last at bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Good battle. Count remains full. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Jose Canseco, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Mountcastle.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Anthony Santander will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the plate now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in next, Tim Raines. He bounced out last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now that
good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Alfonso Soriano is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And that misses up and in. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jorge Posada is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, 2-1 New York. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For the Orioles,
all right, Heidi, thank you.
The
fouled off.
Hitter,
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Pat Valaika is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you,
batting,
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that one yanked just foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Again, another foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Bernie Williams is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Up next, Cecil Fielder will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 45. Cecil.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. You see the great batting average coming in. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here. You're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. And that's the second out. Next it'll be Jose Canseco. First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there. Extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ricky Henderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line hard deep into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Cecil Fielder will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Ramon Urias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. 1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And he takes strike 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Travis Lakins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tim Raines, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Raines gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Jorge Posada will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A dive, but he's back. One out and a runner on second base. Little tapper down the first baseline. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Trammell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he misses there. 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Williams is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting. The third baseman, Michael.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Franco becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Sean Armstrong's been
Now pitching for number 43, Sean Armstrong.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Derek Jeter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Cecil Fielder is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. On a line to shortstop.
The left fielder, number 33.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He's set. Here it comes. Ricky Henderson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Jeter, the runner at third. Williams over at second. Canseco at first. One gone. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs. Stanton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Freddie Galvis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ramon Urias. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Popped up. Mountcastle has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting.
So now here is Alan Trammell. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. And there are 2 away now. Derek Jeter will stand in yet again as we flash it back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Hit hard down the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Messina earns win number 7 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that'll do it for us.